Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing on the vacant lot that we created a few months ago. We bought a house, tore it down, and created this beautiful lot. And we've been planning to build a new commercial property and develop the lot. That's one reason why we tore down the house, was because it was a commercial property and it was worth more as a vacant commercial lot than having a house on it. And then we thought we'd take it one step further and build a commercial lot. And so far, we have developed that's what we've managed to develop. It's been a very slow process, and I want to talk about that and talk about some of the issues we've had so far. I'm still planning on building a commercial property. It's just going to take much longer than we thought, and we'll talk about that and why that helps stop building in the entire country, really, just this process you have to go through, and gives you an idea of why there's so few houses right now when there's so much demand. All right, appreciate the likes, so please hit the like button, love the comments, and please check out investformore.com if you want more information on actually investing, doing this stuff. Hundreds of free articles on there, and let's get started looking at the property. So along with trying to get this property built and permits and all that good stuff, a lot of people have asked about our bar and how that's going. And as you can see, we're in our sort of fun room in the office. It's almost like a bar, not quite. We submitted plans to update the permit 5 weeks ago with the town. We have to talk to the permit company. And we finally got a response back that said, because we're moving the bar from the side to the back, we have to get architectural drawings and submit those before they'll even approve or let us keep working on the bar. So the fun of working with governments and cities and developing properties and building properties just keeps getting easier and easier. It's so easy to just get this stuff done. So we'll have more updates hopefully soon. All that will be done, and we can give you an update on the bar and some more work. This is a highway, which is important to know. And right here was kind of where the house was. It sat right on the highway right here. It was a 100-year-old house, really bad. We have videos of that we'll link to below showing the teardown process and all that. And then we have almost an acre of land that goes back around here, around this direction, and over here as well. So part of the issues we have is, we have to go through the county and get approval to build a new property. Luckily, it's in the county, not the town, because if we were in the town, you'd have even more approvals and permits and things you have to go through. So we set up a meeting, talked to the county. They told us everything we'd need to do. So even though this property is zoned for commercial, it's zoned already for the kind of building we want, the county's like, yeah, any building you do, you have to get approval from us. And that approval process takes basically 4 to 8 months, and then we can start building. So, just to get approval to build a building this land is already zoned for takes 4 to 8 months, and it's tougher usually in cities. So that gives you an idea of why there's not much building going on. So we did that, and one of the things the county said would be an issue was because of that highway in this ditch. We have to talk to the ditch company. We have to talk to the CDOT, Colorado Department of Transportation, about the highway, to figure out our access and all kinds of different things. So we had our meeting with the county, then we came back and we tried to get a meeting with CDOT, and they're closed for coronavirus still, at least not in person. It took them 1 month to respond to our emails about this project, and then it took them 3 weeks to respond to our next email asking questions about this and confirming this is the right property, what's going on. So we finally got a call set up with them, and they literally had the wrong property they were looking at, even though we confirmed it all with a map and everything. So I had to wait another 2 weeks for them to get the right information to us and tell us that, hey, yeah, you can have an entrance off our highway, but you need to check with the ditch company to make sure that they don't have an easement on your property or an entrance. So we checked with that. We don't have an easement. That entrance is actually not on our property. There's a tiny section for CDOT. So now we have to email CDOT again and wait for them to respond after we've talked to the ditch company and figured all of that out. So there's a lot that goes on just to be able to start the process. Like, we haven't even submitted our plans or money or fees to get the approval process yet, which can take months longer. So to get the approval process, we have to create a detailed plan of the building, the landscaping, the parking lot, the road access, the lighting, the signage, the drainage, almost, give them full architectural plans. And then we have to pay, I think it's $1,200 to $1,800 and they'll review our plans, and hopefully in a somewhat timely manner, we'll get approval, and then we can start building. So I would love to give you more updates and faster updates on this property, but it's going to be quite the long, tedious process. Here is the plan I came up with for the lot. So you can see the lot goes like this, like this, like this, and there's a weird cutout right here. And then here's the irrigation ditch, and here is the highway access. And right now, I think the access is about right here and right here. Well, CDOT just got back to us after I started this video and said they want our access to be as close to over here as we can possibly get it, and they're not going to allow us access right here. So that completely destroys my entire plan, and we're going to have to redraw it. But before, this was our driveway, this was kind of grass or something, and here's our building, which actually could be bigger, but that was about a 6,000 square foot building, our parking lot, and then we're going to say we could have outside storage right here, or maybe even a secondary modular unit, just to give ourselves tons of opportunity to add or do different things in the future. But with access over here, as you can see, that completely messes up everything. So I'll have to get out my fancy architectural tools and do this again and see what we can come up with. And then we have to apply as well to have this closed and this opened and meet the count or the CDOT out there to have a hearing. Again, just adding to the fun of trying to develop properties. I think it still will be worth it. Like I said, we were going to sell this property for $200,000 to $250,000 as a vacant lot. If we can build a commercial property on it, we can probably build it for $250,000 with everything we need, and the property would then be worth $800,000. So there's value, there's opportunity in building new, but boy, is it a pain. So you can see why there's so little of it going on right now, at least in our area. There's very few, new homes being constructed. There's new apartments being constructed, but few new homes, few commercial projects. It just takes so much work to just get started, even for stuff already approved and ready to go. So that is our update for now. Hopefully in the next 6 months, we'll have another update with some good news. You can see the beautiful ditch we have here is full of water now. And then, yeah, we can go from there. So thanks for watching. I can also add some plans and different stuff to this video too, and maybe some ideas of what buildings we want to build to give you an idea of what we're looking for. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate the support. Love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. Like I said, check out investformore.com for much more free information. Check out our Instagram, our TikTok. We've got tons of daily content going out if you just can't get enough of us on YouTube. So all right, we'll be back soon. Take care.